to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang out and have some fun. Thank you for your company, everyone. Every day will be a little something you may need. Remember to watch on your smart TV. So much easier to watch and type your bits. Thanks again for being here, my friends. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now, everyone. I have things from posters to collectible toys, movies of all genres for you to enjoy. On DVD and Laserdisc and some on VHS, video games, CDs, vinyl records, and oh yeah, lots of Kiss. KFB Auctions, oh yeah, KFB Auctions. Let's have some fun. KFB Auctions, come watch now,
Hello, everyone. How you doing? I am a bit early tonight. So, what time we got right now? We got 8:01. So, I am ahead of the curve right here. Rob Crespo. Damn, Kenny, didn't know you had an intro song. Nice, bro. Okay, 6 months now. I've had one, Rob. Well, going on 7 now. So, I figured I'd come out of the gates, and it's a catchy little tune. I know that people like Stephanie, they sing it all the time while they're getting ready in the mornings or going to bed, whatever. So it is a catchy tune, though. But anyway, welcome. And for those that are new to the auctions, I did a notification for the followers that may be in my page now that haven't been before. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you can comment, then you can pretty much bid. You're going to be seen on the screen. So Todd Rocks is saying it is 7:02 where he is, and you'll see that right here on your screen when it comes up. So I just got to open up my chat and hit the right thing to make it come up, right? So let me get to that properly. So right here, this is what I'm at right here. So yeah, somewhere over there. So anyway, it does get in your head, right? What's the name? Joe was saying the same thing. All right, guys. So welcome. We have a few people in here. I don't know how many because it doesn't show anywhere now. None of my devices show how many people are watching. So welcome. If it's 1 or if it's 5, it could be 20. I don't know. So I'm sure you guys will let me know. But regardless, we'll see. For those that are here, let's start out this evening with some fun. I don't even know which one this is, but we're going to have fun. And when I say let's have some fun, tell them what that means. Whoever is a veteran of my auctions, put out that first bid to let them know what that let's have some fun means for me. So we got 29 in here watching. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. And let me go ahead and get this comment off. I think Sean Wagner went to public school, so he can't count properly. So, hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you on here, man. There we go. So I'm assuming Todd Rocks, you started off at $1. So if that's the case, $1 starting bid on the off the soundboard sealed vinyl from Virginia Beach, 2004. So we're officially kicked off at $1. Is there a 2? You know this vinyl is very good. It's worth a deuce. Still sealed. $1 is where we're at right now. Is there a 2? Let's see. What else do I want to put up? Let's go with a car. This is Racing Champions, and I don't know exactly what this car is. I'm trying to find it on the actual thing, but I cannot. So we got Taylor in on the soundboard. Just put SB for the soundboard. That is the code, or OTS off the soundboard. But currently we're at $5. $10 from Jim. For this car here, let's start the car. Just put C for car, and I'll start that off at. I'll start off more than I did the vinyl. We'll start off at $5. $20 for the off the soundboard from Dave Long. And I will do my best to try to keep up with highlighting. That way, those that are on a smaller device and you're on a different Facebook group and you're not watching in YouTube, you can see it on the screen for the higher bid at the moment. So soundboard is at 20 from Dave Long, but $5 for the car. So C5 for this car. Replying to Chris LaForest, C5. I'm assuming that is a bid, and you accidentally replied to yourself in doing so. So soundboard is at 25. So let me mark out, start the new day here. We got Tuesday. And again, for anybody that's new, I am live at 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Wednesday. I invoice on Friday or on Thursdays. Now that Friday is going to be a thing, I'll be invoicing for the Peter Chris auctions on Saturday, maybe into Sunday, depending on how successful they are for the Saturday nights or Friday nights, and how busy I am for the Saturday nights, I should say, personally. So between Friday nights, I'll be getting them ready to send out for Saturday and worst case Sunday. So everybody will be refreshed before the Monday auctions. And I got some packing to do for the days I'm off, and plus the days I do have auctions, but that's not a big deal. I do it all the time. So you KFB and KFB auction minions. I got minions. Okay. What's up, Dan? I was talking about the album. What was you talking about the album? You were bidding on the album. Is that what it was? Hang on. Let me see if I missed something from Sean. I'll jump up to 7 ahead and call it. Okay, I got you. I missed that comment, Sean. Now it makes sense what you're talking about. So, but yeah, I'll just I need to update the comment there at 30 from Dave Long first. Speedy, which is Dosa Spiata, comes in at 30 after. And that's the beautiful thing about the wherever they are right here. If you can see these times, that gives the seconds, the minute, and the hour of when the bid was placed. So you'll see via the screen on where you came in at, in what order, etc., etc. So no one can say I was first, which everybody does show up first on their end because of the lag. This kind of just proves it of who comes in first. So Chris LaForest is in on the car. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chris. For $5, and we got off the soundboard Virginia Beach. We're currently at 30 from Dave Long. Is there a 31 for the off the soundboard Virginia Beach? is there a 31 or higher? And for those that do not know, over 40, I do $2 increments, and over 100, I do $5 increments. Other than that, you can bid 100 or bid $1. Yeah, sure, you can bid 100 over $1 if you like. So, okay, thank you, Chris. But yeah, it's $1 bid up to $40, and then after 40, it's $2 increments. Por favor. Just makes them go a little quicker, and you can bid what you want, but $2 increments minimum over 40. Please and thank you. I see my buddy Alfredo's here. Hey, Rick. Hey, there's Stephanie. I already knew you were here. So I haven't said hello to everybody, but hello, everybody. Joe kind of put it in layman's terms last night. And when you got as many people that are coming in here, it's hard to mention every single name without missing someone. So that may be what I end up doing, but say hi to you as you come in, I guess. So, but yes, I appreciate you guys being here, and we're going to do a going once on the car for Chris LaForest. There's no more action on that. Is there a 6? But 30 seconds to decide if there is, before we reset a clock. If there is a reset, $6 is the next bid on this car. Nice card. No yellowing on the car bubble. It's a displayable card. You can display it on the little whatever it's on, the pedestal, and put the card within the slot, so it's a nice display piece. But off the soundboard is at 40. Going twice for the car for Chris LaForest. And Johnny Arnold says $6, so we're going to do another 30-second reset on that. All right. So I got these 2 fragrance posters while we're deciding on the car, and the soundboard is still going. Dave Long is out on the soundboard, so we'll see if Speedy gets that at 40. Let me go ahead and highlight Speedy, since that is the higher ticket item at the moment. I'll highlight that instead of the car. Johnny Arnold, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Johnny's in at 6, Johnny Lightning cars. So, but then Richard comes in at 10. So we got these 2 fragrance posters. If anyone is interested in both of these, the bottles and the You Never Forget Your First Kiss, these are on thicker stock paper, tack holes in each corner, only one tack hole per corner. Other than that, in very good condition, $25 starting bid for both of them. If you need dimensions, I'll get them for you right now. They are 22 by 28. So it is kind of a common frame. Not as common as 24 by 36, but 22 by 28. So currently Brad is in at 45 off the soundboard. And Chris LaForest is out on the car. Richard Cleve is in at 10 and holding steady. So we're going to do a going once for Richard. Johnny comes in at 11, so we're going to reset. So we'll give that another 30 seconds as well until Richard says out, or whoever else. We'll see who the high bid is. So Richard, the next bid would be 12. Or out. So thank you, Richard, for letting me know you're out. So we're going to do 30 seconds from now, going once for Johnny Arnold Sr. at $11. And Speedy is out on the off the soundboard, currently at 45 by Brad. Going once on that, and we'll give that 30 seconds unless there is a 47 or higher. So let me write down Virginia Beach. OTSB. And then the, we'll call this silver dragster with hood scoop. Because I got a few cars and I don't want to get them confused. Unless I got 2 silver cars with hood scoops. So, all right. I'm always, I'm a trained professional, Michael. So this is a tool, this is a tool, this is a tool. and I got all my materials right here around me. So, going twice for off the soundboard and going gone for the car. 30 seconds have gone by. So Johnny Arnold, that is yours. Thank you, sir. And I lost my tool. So I found it. That didn't sound right, did it? So $11, Johnny Arnold for the car. And then Virginia Beach, about another 5 seconds for that. I don't see a 47. So I'm going to start writing your name down, and then we'll fill in the total, Brad, here in about 5 seconds. By the time I write your name, I'll fill in the actual winning bid is 45. So thank you all. I appreciate it. So two out of 2 items. Well, 2 out of 3. The posters had no bid, but let's do another off the soundboard, shall we? We got the infamous Tokyo 2001 with Eric Singer and Ace Frehley. Let's have some fun with this one. I got these at a good deal, and if someone gets a good deal, I'm fine with that as well. So you know what to do. All right, so there's that one, and then we'll go ahead and we'll do a Hot Wheels. This is like a truckster kind of thing. I'm not sure if it says A-OK, but I don't know what that means. But it's A-OK with me. It's a pretty cool little, it's got the red wall tires on it and the current lineup, I believe, on the car itself. The 40 years of 40 or decades of decibels, Kiss 40, whatever, to commemorate that. And we'll start the car. Just put HW, will be fine. How about 2099, Paul? We do 2099. So the car, $5, $5. Just put HW5 or C5. It's fine for car. Tokyo's up to 30. You guys are moving fast, so it's hard for me to highlight that. Taylor comes in at Taylor comes in at 31 on the car. I'm playing hardball with Paul. So we'll see if he says 20.99 or not. Hey, I got to make that 1 penny back. So, and then 98 cents more. So, okay. See, it can work both ways. But anyway, them are yours, brother. I'll just add them to your, boy, you still got me. No, I will put them with your other posters. So there will be no further shipping on either of them posters with the current poster. So you've already paid 15 shipping, so the weight ain't going to change too much. So we're at $6 on the car. Off the soundboard is at 31 for Tokyo 2001 off the soundboard. Is there a 32? And it is sealed, just so we're clear. That is sealed. And let me do, here's a few 8x10s that I took. Maybe someone may want them to get them out of here. Here is Eric Singer on the drums. Kind of on the monitor there, but he's down there. I got like a side view of the stage that night. And I'll do $5 starting bid on the 8x10. So just put P for photo or ES 5 for that 8x10. I don't know if you want to bring it in and get it signed. It's up to you, but there's going to be plenty of pictures there, I'm sure, or you got your own. So Tokyo is up to 37. The truckster thingy from the Hot Wheels is up to 10. It is a really cool car, though. Not as common as the Johnny Lightnings or the Racing Champions. Actually, what did I say? That was the Johnny Lightning car earlier? That was a Racing Champions car. I'm sorry. I forgot. I don't know why I was thinking, but yeah, it was a Racing Champions, not a Johnny Lightning for that silver car. But I do have some Johnny Lightnings if anyone's wanting any. I got the purple ones as well. All right. Shots, John. How you doing, buddy? So, Kiss fragrance. Posters times 2 for $20.99. Paul Scheib. I usually don't do cents on things, but with him, it just makes sense. So thank you, Rick. I got you in on the Eric Singer photo for 5. Pardon me. So ES on the drums. 8x10. Okay, and off the soundboard, Tokyo. And then the white truck with red walls. Hot Wheels. No, you're good, buddy. You take care of yourself. There's other priorities in life, and kiss collecting is not one of them when you got health issues that you are facing. So, um, hopefully, that's a temporary thing for the scooter, buddy. I do have some 8x10s, 11x14s, but they are of like recent events, whether it's pictures that I've taken, Chris, just so you know. Rick Reese, that's my friend. I think I'm going to do for Thursday night to show a few of them, and then I'm going to. You'll have what I was thinking, and I got to clear this with Peter and make sure it's all right to preview the pictures on for a few other items anyway for Thursday night, and then Friday I will show them live, but I will be posting them on this page right here. So anybody that is not a member here, you can watch this auction back and just hit this QR code with your camera, and it'll take you there. Answer the 3 questions, agree to the rules, etc., and that'll take you to the page. Let me go ahead and put something behind that QR code right there, so there's nothing behind it to throw it off. But yeah, if you hit that QR code there, that'll take you to the group where I will be posting them for about a week's worth of time. And if you go there now, you'll see that I got a sign. Let me get a drink. I've got a signed Paul Stanley Gold sparkle on there. So that is usually where I put things that are higher dollar for an extended period of time instead of just trying to sell them within 5 minutes like I'm doing a soundboard vinyl at the moment. So if that makes sense to you, so look on the page once you join it. I'll be putting them there. I don't know about my profile or not, but that depends on approval or not. So because they are going to be sold in the group, because I want to make sure that all members in my group are responsible and they're going to pay and all that stuff. When you got almost 8,600 followers, you don't know who's trustworthy, who's not, scammers, etc. So I bet people that are in my auction group, so there's less risk of somebody getting scammed. So if you ever question me sending you something on a price, call me via Facebook audio call. I don't care, as long as it ain't 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever. Just call me regular human hours before you send any payments to anybody. So just to confirm that I was the one that sent the message if you have any questions on them. So we're going to do it going once, going twice on this. Let me get back to the chat and highlight who the high bid was on this. And currently that is for Brad as well, right? All right. So Rick hands come. You've got the Eric Singer for 5. Good talking to you the other day, brother. Always a good conversation. And off the soundboard, I do not see a 42. So that is yours, Brad, because I was rambling there and I'm not going to do a 30-second countdown. 40 for Brad. But wait, there's more. And then the white truck. Not going to do a countdown on that either. That was for John Hawkins at $10. Thank you, John. Hopefully everything worked out with your arrangement for the Canadian deal and all that as well. Okay. Well, I think it may leave the house, so you can move in if you like. You pay half the rent. I'm good with that. But the sparkle guitar will not be here any longer. The purple sparkle, yes, that will be here. And if anyone wants that, it is double signed by Paul Stanley. That is a $7,000 purchase. But who knows? It may make the thing, and I may wiggle a little bit on it. We'll see. But it's about there's 20 of them made, and I was told, not sure, that it was the first number one of the bunch on paper. So that was years ago. I think it was 2016, 2017. I can't remember. But I'm a new scooter. It's only $18.50. Amazon has a great deal saving. Awesome. That's good to know, Dan. And you may want to look in the Facebook Marketplace too. They may have some that's, unfortunately people do pass away and they don't need scooters and stuff like that for their elderly grandparents or parents or whatever. So Marketplace is always a good avenue to search for high end stuff like that. That hopefully is, like I said, temporary for you, instead of putting a whole lot of money into it when your finances don't really, it saves you finances, saves you some money. All right, so back to where I was. All right, I got two more after the two I just sold off the soundboard. We have Veterans Memorial Auditorium, Des Moines, November 29th, 1977. So this is the Des Moines, so we'll just do another OTS off the soundboard. And $1 starting bid. $1. So just put, like I said, OTSB. And here's another 8x10. If there's any interest in this, this is the intro of Detroit Rock City when they're getting ready to, at the finale of the song, and they're pointing to the crowd like, hey, I remember you, or hey, look at there, or whatever. Look at there, look at there. Anyway, for this one right here, it's $5. $5. You can see the stage cat in the background. Gene and Paul looking up to the stands, waving. Just put EOTR or PG for Paul and Gene 5. And let me know if you're interested. All right, so let me off the soundboards at 20 from Richard Cleve out of the gates. All right. I understand, Dan. That's awesome, Leslie. Yeah, Leslie might be able to help you with some resources. So Angelo is in on the end of the row photo for 5. Let me grab another car. Let's do this bad boy here. This is a red one. So you can just put C for car. Again, I have no clue what kind of car it is. I don't know if I'm just missing what the make of it is, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. And of course, it just says Chevy, Dodge, and whatever it does, whatever it says there. Can't read that small. But anyway, $5 start. Just put C5. It is a beauty. Just a little dust on the top, which just wiped right off from being on display. It's a very good question, Richard. Is the sound off the soundboard colored? Nope, this one says 180 gram black vinyl set. So that was black vinyl. The Tokyo, that was bone vinyl, because I forgot to read the colors off. And the Virginia Beach is the green vinyl. So the other two were color, but the off the soundboard Des Moines is black vinyl. All right. Now, nobody on the red car, $5. We're going to do it going once for the end of the road photo that I took. I believe this was Cincinnati, if I'm not mistaken. So we're at 5 on that by Chris LaForte. Or no, not Chris. Chris is on the car for 5. Angela was in on the photo for 5. And I'm sorry, Chris LaForte, Angela was in on the car or on the photo for 5 first. I see your bid now, but then I see your car bid as well. So let me know if you want to come in at 6 on the photo for end of the road. And let me know anyone that wants to come in at 6 on the car, but Chris is currently holding at 5 on this. And then we'll update the off the soundboard. All right, so thank you, Chris. The soundboard currently, Richard Cleve is at 30. So off the soundboard, Des Moines. And then the red car, RC Racing Champions. And then the Paul and Jean Wave 8x10. All right, so we'll call them 3 here in a few, but we're at $10 on the Paul and Jean Wave from Angelo. 32 for the Alta soundboard. Rob came in at 31, but Richard comes in at 32. So 33 would be the next bid on the Alta soundboard. Currently, where was that last bid at? Hey, Michelle, how you doing? All right, I'm losing the car here. For some reason, I can't find it again. Christopher at 5, right? Going once for Chris at 5. I'm gonna give it another 25 seconds from now. Unless there is a 6, we're gonna call this one for Chris at 5. It's a beauty. Richard Cleve's in at 35. Chris is out on the Paul and Jean. So the Paul and Jean currently at $10 from Angelo, going once for Angelo at $10. All right. So let me show that one more time. Rob is out on the Alta soundboard Des Moines. So $10 is on 11. You got about another 15 seconds. Angelo's at 10. And for the Des Moines, we're going to start that countdown 30 seconds from now. Is there a 36, right? Yep, 36 would be the next bid on this for Des Moines black vinyl. All right, and that'll be the last time I'll show that. And let me see. Crystal Forest, you got the car for 5. Thank you, sir. Angelo Lucetta, photo for you at 10. Off the soundboard. About another 5 seconds or so on that. And I do things mentally, so things may not be exactly the seconds I say, but they're close. Richard Cleve, that is yours for 35. Thank you, gentlemen. Again, if you are new here, don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions you may have if you want to bid or know how to bid. Again, I have no clue how many people are here. For whatever reason, it isn't showing me anything on any device. I mean, this just gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. I mean, none of my devices show how many people are watching. So that one, nothing. This one, I don't know if it'll reach up there, but it should. But that one there, nothing. So my computer, my phone up here, none of them are showing how many people are in here tonight. For whatever reason, I don't know. But you guys are bidding. That's all I care about. 39. Thank you, Stephanie. Awesome. All right, so here is the Paul Stanley end of the road. Just put PS. Photo I took from being in the pit. Kind of to the side of Paul. $5 for the Paul Stanley PS5. PS5. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. So everybody looks like they're showing different too. So Facebook's like all over the place with you guys too. So PS5 for the Paul Stanley. This one's pretty rare. I'm going to start this one off at 10 straight out of the gates, but it is Prowler. It is the Black Prowler. That one I do know. Racing Champions Prowler. Just put C, $10 on that one to start. All right, and Rick Hanscom comes in at 5 on that. I did, Angelo. That is yours for 10. I called it. You bought it. So Prowler 10 or C10 for the Prowler, and we're at $5 currently on the Paul Stanley. Let's do the last soundboard I have. That is the Animalize Tour, which I believe is the one that was Mark St. John, the only known soundboard recording with Mark St. John. So this is Poughkeepsie, and it is a black vinyl set as well. So just put OSB for off the soundboard, whatever, and start that off at $1 as well. $1 start. Let me write Paul side 8x10. Then let me see, do we have a bid on Prowler? Yep. Crystal Force is in at 10 on the car. Black Prowler. And Poughkeepsie. What did I say? Poughkeepsie. Poughkeepsie. All right, tomato. Melbourne. I see 39.3, so figure that one out. 39.3, it depends on what I need to figure out. Is that divided by 3? Because if it's divided by 3, that would be 13.1. Let me know what needs figured out. Or just you're seeing things, Chris. You're seeing things in a different point of view. All right. Always Melbourne. Always Melbourne. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Tomato, potato. Mr. Papalardo, how you doing? All right, so Rick Hanscom is currently high bid on the off the soundboard Poughkeepsie. And that's kind of like saying garage as garage. Garage, what the hell's a garage? And then you hear, oh, garage. All right, so Rick Hanscom is at 25 for the off the soundboard. Going once for off the soundboard, going once for the car. The Prowler at 10 for Crystal Forest. And we're going to do a going once for Rick Hanscom for 5 on the Paul Stanley. Unless there's a 6 for Paul. You got 25 more seconds. And the car, you got about another 15 seconds. 11 would be the next bid. Off the soundboard is currently at 31st from Richard Klebe. Sorry, Rick. He just beat you in there, buddy. And that one's already sold. I don't know why I'm holding that up. I meant to be holding up the vinyl. Multitasking, I tell you. It ain't that simple. So off the soundboard is currently at 40 from Speedy. So Prowler's at 12. So that one will kick off again at 30 seconds. I was getting ready to call that sucker. Christopher comes in at 12. So let me know if you want to come in, Chris LaForest we got the Chris's going after it. 13 would be the next bid, Mr. LaForest. And I can say that Rick Rick, you got the Paul Stanley for 5. Black Prowler. Soundboard is out. 35. Rick. Or no, Speedy's at 40. I'm sorry. Rick came in after that. So let me know if you want to come in at 42. Rick says out. Okay. So. All right. Crystal Forest. Ease out on the Prowler. Okay. So we're going to do another 15 seconds or so on the Prowler. Give or take 10 seconds, whatever. Off the soundboard, another 15 seconds on that. And we'll start a new round. Just to make sure that nobody comes in at 42 for the Poughkeepsie soundboard sealed record set. All right. Christopher, you got the Black Prowler for 12. Been a while, Chris. Welcome back. All right, so Poughkeepsie. That is Speedy for 40. Dope. So that is a wrap on those. I am out of the soundboards now. So let me convert over to some different things now. I got rid of those. So we got, lastly in front of me for right now, I've got more 11 by 14s and 8 by 10s as well. things that I've taken, but $5 for the Tommy Thayer. End of the road Tommy Thayer shot. Kind of a yellow tone to him. And let me go ahead and get this comment off of here. You're welcome, Speedy. Yeah, I did take a little while off. So $5 starting bid on Tommy Thayer. We got Rick in. Meant to highlight him. All right, and let's do another car that's here. Huh. See, I was afraid of that because I put earlier, I said, watch me have another silver car with a hood scoop. This one here sold earlier. Here's the one that hasn't sold. Silver car with a hood scoop. See the similarities, but differentias. So this one is sold. So we're going to put it there, and I'm going to label this one as the comic car. So we're going to do CC for comic car because it's got the comic card for the car. Boy, say that 5 times fast. You can do CCC if you'd like. I don't care. But it is the comic car. So I know which one to identify this one as, since it's silver with a hood scoop as well. Not really a hood scoop, it's just the engine is out of the hood, so it can be mistaken for a hood scoop. And I don't want to make that mistake. Get the dust off of it as well. And there you go. So we're at $5 starting bid on this car. I'm sorry, I didn't say that, did I? So Tommy 8x10. We'll call this one the Jaundice Tommy Thayer. He is pretty yellow. Tommy Jaundice. All right, so Christopher's, is that Speyru or Speyrow? Sparrow. Let me know how you say your name, Christopher, because I hate to not say your last names at some point and say it wrong. So my grandson loves his kiss cards. I went through all mine and gave him my doubles. He has about 30. Awesome. All right, so $12 for the let me see, that prior so let me get that out of my way. But we are at $12 for the comic car. So let me write that down. Comic car. And I do have some cool things that I'll be putting up tonight, guys. Stuff that I haven't put up yet or even ever. So stay tuned. Some big, maybe some small. But here is, we'll start with this. This is an extra large. I may have worn this once, but it is in very, very good condition. It's a Love Gun album shirt. Again, did I say the size? If I didn't, if I did, I'm going to again, extra large. And it has Love Gun with the release date on the back. So we will be celebrating Love Gun almost about this time in another week, a year from now, June 30th of 2027 will be the 50th anniversary of Love Gun. Just remember that date. For the Love Gun shirt, just do LG. You can see it, still see it's very vibrant black colors. And let's do, for Love Gun, I'll do 15 starting bid on the extra large Love Gun. Kenny 47 count. 47 viewers. I'll take your word for it, buddy, because I cannot see anything. So still nothing on my end. So we're going to do it going once for the car. Comet car, Speedy is out. So Christopher is in at 15. Let me see if he. Spiro. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. So I'm going to just put that there. That way, that is in my head now with the large text. So Christopher Spiro. Thank you. I appreciate that. We will see. I remember seeing the commercials on TV. I know, right, Todd? So I remember my parents turning the channel when it would come on too. So Speedy's at 12 for the car. So 15. All right, and he is out. So we're going to go ahead and call the car for Christopher at 15. And for the Tommy Jaundice, that was 7 for Speedy. I don't see Rick out on that if Rick was in. Going once, going twice on the Jaundice Tommy Thayer. I don't see Rick singing out. I believe he was in at 5 right before Speedy. So correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. So Rick, let me know if you want to come in on this. You got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to do that. And then I'm going to look for the comment before the swipe. Just to make sure the lag is good. All right, he is out. So I actually saw your comment before I did the hand swipe. So thank you, sir. $7 Speedy. All right, so put the comment car up. I got one more car, and nobody on the Love Gun shirt at all for only $15. Very cool official Kiss shirt with the release date on the back of Love Gun. It's a good reminder. Yeah, it's in very good shape. So a little dusty. Yeah, there's a little dust on it. It's been on my rack for about how many years? 5 that I've had that installed. And it may have been. So these are out of my personal stash here. So I've got some that I've bought in collections and extras and stuff like that. I've got shirts everywhere. This is a 2X shirt. You can see the back is the white. Thank you, Rick. I got you. Extra large Love Gun shirt, 15. This is the Kiss logo on the back. Again, this is a size 2X. And it is a beauty. It is the solo shirt that was sold on Kiss Online. You can see the, let me get the lint off. Right there. Size 2X. Maybe worn a couple times. Size 2X. 2X. And the price on this one, let's do $20. $20 for the 2X shirt, the solo, $20. That's 20. No longer available anywhere. And let me go and call the Love Gun shirt. Love Gun release. And that is 15 for Rick Hanscom. Thank you, Rick. All right, so Reese comes in first on my end. Actually, no, Brian Connors comes in first on my end, guys. You can see the timestamps on the screen there. Brian comes in at 53.27. Reese comes in at 53.31. Chris 53.32. So 1 second different. So we're at 25 from Christopher Spiro to eliminate all that confusion. All right. And here's another Hot Wheels. This is the last car I have in front of me tonight, right now at the moment. Here is the KISS 40 van. You can see the current lineup on the top of the van there. And $5 starting bid on the Hot Wheels van. Suzanne Marie, if you want to upgrade, here you go. Maybe a little small, but it'll get you where you want to go. You might need another one, though. That way you can put one on under each foot. Use them as skateboards. Hello, Mary. How you doing? So V5 for the van. Let me go ahead and put these 8x10s up and these cars that have already sold. Get them out of here. Excuse me. All right. Let's do this poster here because this would be a cool one for those that are going to Vegas. Bruce and Eric have photos like these, but this is especially cropped. So I won't be selling any 8x10s or 11x14s, but I do have this poster. It is a cropped poster of the full band, but it's just with Bruce and Eric. So this will be the only one of the Revenge era that I will sell of photos I have the rights to before the expo because they have the same photos. So we worked out a deal, and maybe you'll see them hopefully because they should be signed for you guys as well, in my opinion. But this one's a good one to get signed by both of them there in Vegas if you so choose. Or you can get Eric signed in Knoxville, Bruce signs, sometime in Vegas, or if you're doing a meet and greet with Bruce for that poster there. Let's do P1. P1 starting bid. It is about a 18x24. 18x24, I think. Nope, it is 16x20 most likely. Things in the mirror are smaller than they appear. So 16x20 for that poster. $1 starting bid. Get it signed whenever you can. All right. So the solo shirt is at 28 from Chris. The van is at 5 for Anthony D'Alessandro. Thank you, gentlemen. Let me grab me another drink. And let's see if I can get rid of this off my desk tonight or off my table. I've sold them for 60. How about 50? Is there anyone that wants it for 50? I'll start the bid off at 50. If it sells for 50, I'm fine with that, but I like to get this particular one off the table and just put EC50 for the Eric Carr statue. Great deal. All right. Let's start another shirt. So two, I'm going to call the solo here in a minute. But let's do this one here. This one is a size 2X Dress to Kill. This is an older shirt. It's not one of the New York shirts, the anniversary shirts or whatever it was. But it is a 2X and it's got the Dress to Kill 75 on the back. Looks like an old jersey kind of thing. The Vans at 10. Greg, you did. I sold those for $20.99. I reduced the price. Sorry, buddy. $20.99 is how much they were, or how much they sold for. So for the Dress to Kill shirt, let's do this one. I've worn a few times. It's been washed a few times as well, but it looks naturally distressed when it was bought. So it kind of coincides with the look itself. But I want to start this off. I'm going to do 15 on this, size 2X. Still in great condition. If I was a 2X, I would wear it, but it is I'd rather wear 3X, even though I know I can wear 2X, but it's, things would get a little tight for me wearing a 2X. So P1. That was I just said what it was, the poster. So it's over here. That's why I forgot about it. So is there $2 on the Bruce and Eric poster? You see it's high resolution. Mean mugging. Eric, cool. Bruce in the shades. Be great. Get signed by both. Is there a 2? If not, we're going to call that in 15 seconds. It's been going for quite a while, so Stephanie comes in at 2. Say, Stephanie, that would go in your tube, and it wouldn't cost you any more money. So P3. So Dress to Kill, DTK 15 on that Dress to Kill shirt, size 2X, if there's any interest. Taylor comes in at 3 on the Bruce and Eric Singer poster. This is made unreleased photo, and it is cropped off a photo of the full band, but it just has those two, and it's a pretty good picture of both of them. They're good friends, and yeah, they just look good together there by themselves. So $2, or no, I'm sorry, $5 is where we're at on that, right there. So Taylor comes in at 6. My brother Sean comes in at 7. Sean knows he can sell this elsewhere. It's a pretty good poster. So here's another one of be a cool one. This is 11 by 14. These I got to start off at 10, okay, because they cost a little bit more to have made. But this is the $10 is a steal for this. This is metallic paper, but you can see Bruce taking in all the confetti and Tommy there at the Vegas event. Be another cool one to get signed. 11 by 14. There is, I forgot his name. Is that Robert Del Presto? I think. It's hard to remember everyone's names, but I think that's Robert. They're in the photo. So $10, just put TB for Tommy and Bruce. The poster's at 15 for Sean. Richard is out, so Taylor's in at 16 now. Still a great deal, because it's, I think for me to have that made, it was probably, I'm going to say, even if it was a special, it's still like $12.99 or something like that, but depends on what special. But the Tommy Thayer and Bruce Kulick, $10, starting bid on that, and then we'll do D for Deuce. And it's pretty obvious that this is Deuce. They're all swaying. D for Deuce, $10 starting bid on that. Again, photo I took there in Las Vegas. All right, so Taylor comes in at 16. Sean is in at 17. Still a great deal. Taylor's in at 18. So, I'm not sure. I'm getting a message. I want to make sure that I'm not, because I've told a few people if I don't see your comment, message me live or tell somebody in the comment section to get my attention. Yeah, Suzanne's head was probably in there for the other photo. Yeah, probably right beside Robert. If that is Robert, I'm pretty sure it is. I hate that I can't confirm that at the very moment, but Wade is in at 13 for the deuce. All right, so let me go ahead and make note of those photos. We got BK and ES poster. Nobody on the BK and Tommy Thayer. I got the deuce, Vegas, sway, 11 by 14. So that is at 13. Okay, thank you, Suzanne. I just can't confirm, and I try to remember everybody's name to their faces, and it's hard sometimes. So I don't want to, say it's Robert Del Presto, and then it turns out to be like Chris O'Sullivan or vice versa. Kevin Tabis. I mean, they're all friends of mine, and when it's like when I'm there in front of them, I know them right away. But when they're in pictures, I don't know. I just not thinking straight, I guess, right now. But if I did say Robert Del Presto, which I did, then I'm doing pretty good. I reckon. I'm just not confident in that. All right, I forgot to call this daggone band, didn't I? So let me see who the V was. Was there a V? Oh yeah, and I need to call. See, I'm slacking. Solo shirt. I get the yapping, and then I lose my track. My track of mine, I should say. And call the comment car. So let me go back up. Solo. Chris at 28. Everyone else is out, I believe. The van is at 5 from Anthony D'Alessandro. I do not see another. Okay, Chris Spiro comes in at 10 on the van. And let me go and call that for Christopher. I don't see another V anywhere. So Christopher Spiro, you got the van for 10. Van Hot Wheels. Chris Spiro. Solo shirt, Chris, $28 on that. Been up a long time. And the deuce, 13 for Wade, my last recollection. Poster's still rolling, so I don't have to worry about calling that. We're at 20 on that. Anthony is out. Poster's at 21. Let me see. What am I looking for here? I forgot. The Vegas Sway. I'm trying to confirm the D. First, Wade Lucas at 13. Yes. Just want to make sure I wrote down the correct amount. Wade Lucas. All right. So let me put these to the side over here. Nobody on the Dress to Kill shirt for 15, 2X. DTK 15 for the 2X Dress to Kill shirt. I shall put that aside. And let's see where we're at on the poster. We're currently at 24, 16 by 20, $24 for the poster. It is a unique item. I don't know if Sean plans on going to another expo. I'm sure Eric will be there at another point, and maybe Bruce as well. Who knows? Maybe he'll get it signed there. I don't know. Excuse me. All right, this is fan made, but it's cool. I don't remember where I got this, who I got this from, but I thought it was cool. Size extra large. If you're going to be seeing Jimmy and Eddie anytime soon from Detroit Rock City, this is a mystery shirt. It's pretty cool. Pretty simple, but pretty cool. For the mystery shirt, I'll start it off at 15. This has probably been worn once. You can see it's still very vibrant. And it's a size extra large. So M for mystery, 15 on that. And I think I need to tap out whatever. Oh yeah, you feel better soon, Stephanie. Sorry you're feeling ill. I didn't know you were feeling ill. Have a good night. Good day. I say good day. All right, let me get a drink. So the deuce is called, poster still rolling. All right. Let's do this one. Paul Stanley with the rock star look there. We'll start that off at $10 as well. Just put PS 10. Sean is out on the poster. I'm choking myself to death. Let me get me another drink. Goodness. All right, Taylor, going once for you for 26 for the poster. Sean is out. Sean Dale is out. So PS $10 on that one. And let me see if I got another one that's decent here. This one is, who is the better looking guy? It's you. No, it's you. It's you. No, it's you. Paul and Jean pointing, blaming something on somebody, on each other or whatever. We'll just do P and G. $10. $10 on that. Cough it up, fuzzball. No, I'm not choking. I just swallowed the wrong way on that first drink, so I had to kind of re-wet my throat a little. I'm good. 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 You guys ever seen that? What is it? Evan Almighty or whatever? Or no, Bruce Almighty. Bruce Almighty. It's good. It's good. Good. All right. So nobody on the other photos here, so I'm going to go ahead and put these up. The deuce is sold. I'll get the Bruce and Tommy. Now let's try another shirt. Nobody on the mystery shirt for 15? $15, almost brand new. You guys don't want to be in the Mystery Kiss band tribute band? I know it's Laugh It Up Fuzzball, but I wasn't laughing. I was choking. But I am a fuzzball. Who are you telling Star Wars quotes to, Danny? Remember, buddy, I do May the 4th be with you auctions. I'm a Star Wars fanatic. Not a freak, but a fan. There's so much worse than me right now out there that I realize that people that see an action figure has one pupil bigger than the other, or whatever the case is. It's like, holy crap. It's bad in the Star Wars collecting world, especially the vintage stuff. So, Taylor, I need to write that down for you, don't I? It was 26. Taylor shooting. I always have to check, make sure there was a C in there. One of these days I'll remember there's a C. See? All right, so let me put these. Where can I put these? I'll put them over there for right now. And let's grab another short. Let's see. This one is a large. This is a tour shirt from the Alive 35 tour. You don't see too many of these with the Alive 35. And this image, because these shirts were pretty popular, but they weren't the concert shirts. They were sold in stores. But this is an actual concert shirt. So for this shirt here, I'm going to do, I would give it a strong, I don't know, 8 out of 10 condition. I'm going to start off at 25 for this. 25 for the Alive 35 shirt. Just put A25, size large, big faces, with the cities on the back for the Alive 35 tour. I have not seen the new Star Wars movie. I figured I'd wait till that streamed, and even then, I've been so busy here lately, I wouldn't have had time to watch it even if it was available to stream. Speaking of Alive 35, you guys have seen me sell the glitter shirts a lot, but they're usually the large. This one is a 2X. So the 2X glitter shirt, nothing on the back. This one I'll do 20. I usually do 15 on the large, but I'll do 20 on the 2X. If there is any interest there. All right, so let me go ahead and start getting some things put up out of my way. I gotta get all these hangers out of here too. And I got some other cool stuff that I'm getting ready to bring over to try to move. Get them on out of here. So let me put these soundboard vinyl up. And produce. Okay. So let me try. Yeah. All right. Got the limited collector's edition Paul Stanley Panda Bear. Isn't he so cute? He needs a new home. He's thinking up the joint. PB for Panda Bear. Dave, let me check that out for you, buddy. Panda Bear. Throw out a price for the Panda Bear. PB. You're talking about this one with cities on the back, and you want Minnesota. Third one on the right. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Chicago, Illinois. I'll show you all the dates here too. This was 25 on this shirt here if you're interested. 15 on the one without the writing on the back, the non-concert shirt. All right. So A25 if that is of interest. All right. Can you show the pics again, please, sir? Let me see. Oh, which pics? I just put them all up. Which pictures? I mean, I can show them all if you like. If you're interested in bidding on them, I can do that, but they got pretty quiet. Let me get this stuff out of my way first. Drop it all over the floor. I get rid of these stupid hangers. No plastic hangers. All right. Chris, I got you in on the live shirt for 25. Nobody even wants to offer anything for the Pablo. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Dave came in first from YouTube, Chris. I'm looking at my Facebook chat, but I should have been looking at this chat here. So Dave came in first on the Live 35 by 5 seconds. So Rick's in at 20. These go for 50 to 100 bucks on average. This does have a rip right up here. The other side is in good shape, but it did get a stress tear right there from somebody grabbing it. So Chris is in at 26. Is there a 21 on the Pablo? Let's see his Love Gun boots. Where's the Paul Stanley girls at? You can close your eyes and rub his head and think it's Paul Stanley's chest. He's nice and fuzzy. Going once for $20 for the Panda. Rick is going to steal it. Like new. He is like new. There's nothing wrong with him. It is started at a very low, affordable price for you. Right side, other than that tear. Gave you an idea, didn't I? Leslie. Kenny's got a good point there. Yeah, just grab a photo. Use the Panda Bear to rub. I'll stop, Leslie. She's probably out there blushing. Oh, no, you did not. So, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had fuzzy hair with love gun boots. I don't know though. Rick may want to rub it even more. I don't know though. We'll see. So is there a 26, Rick? I don't want you thinking that. That's why you're bidding, but Hey, teach their own, buddy. Not that there's anything wrong. He said panda out. All right, is there a 26? If not, it's still a great deal, Cynthia. Still a great deal. He said no rubbing here. So let's do it going once for the shirt here for 26 for Chris. So Dave, let me know if you want to come in at 27 on this shirt. Dave, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. So 27 will be the next bid, and we'll give it 30 seconds from now. And this is a size, I believe is a 1X, right? No, it's a large. Size large. Can he hold the ball? I'll have to do the photos here in a minute, guys. Just so you know, I got this big bear, and I'm trying to close out these shirts or this shirt. Once I get the bear out of my way, then I didn't hear from Johnny on what photos. Were you wanting to see the Vegas photos? Seretna pronounced. Oh, Seretna. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. He can claim it. Okay, so Chris is at 26. So going once, going twice, about another 5 seconds for Chris, unless there's a 27. But thank you, Dave Seretna. So I'm gonna put that up there too, just so I can make a mental note if I ever need to. Seretna. See, I like it when people spell things out the way their name is sounding. That way, it makes sense to me. On there's no guesswork. Now, if it's Seretna, no, I'm just kidding. All right, going once, going twice, 2.5 for Leslie. Got another 10 seconds on Pablo here. The Pablo Panda. The Pablo Panda. Yeah, Johnny, you're seeing him in August. Um, what kind of era? Well, I mean, I've got Hot in the Shade, I've got the Vegas thing, and I've got Revenge and Crazy Nights BKs. If you're doing a special meet and greet with him in August instead of the September Rock Legends thing, then I can hook you up. Just let me know if what area you're looking for. As a matter of fact, let me pull out some ideas here for you. So, congrats, Leslie, 25, Chris, 26. Let me write that stuff down here in a second. And nobody on this other Live 35 shirt. I'm walking around more than I thought I would tonight. I should have wore a belt. Always coming to Virginia. Okay, cool. So, bear with me 1 second. 25, Panda, Paul. I do have a Dynasty Panda, Paul. That would be a claim or starting bid. I won't do a claim on it, but that is an $80 starting bid on that. I won't go no less than $80 on the send Panda to Michelle Kohler, please. Will do, Leslie. Panda Paul. See, you should have bid on it, Cynthia. No, I didn't want to bid because Leslie wanted it. She wanted it for Michelle, which is really cool. Panda Paul, Leslie, but Send to Michelle. Very nice of you. All right, and oh, that's nice. Very cool. Okie doke. And the Live 35 concert shirt 26. Sorry, Chris will make you jump. Oh, that's Chris Cross. Sorry. Thank you, sir. All right. So what I was going to show you, Johnny. Like I said, me and BK and Eric, we had a little arrangement here, and this will just give you a way of showing what they look like signed. So there's a lot to choose from. These are not for sale. These are mine. These are my own. So you can see this was BK only, and you can see there's quite a few there. So let me know if anything jumps out at you, because I've got like BK and Paul Stanley. I've got Bruce with the mean mug. That's what, you know, it would look like signed. I got the Bruce Flying B. These are 11 by 14s. I can get any size you want. I can get you up to a 24 by 36 poster, or even a 24 by 72 door poster. So I got these are my photos, and now they are Bruce's and Eric's as well. So if there's any of these that jump out at you, I can sell you some and give you prices on. You just let me know the size. But if anything jumps out at you, just let me know. You can always rewatch and take a screenshot and message me later. But we'll call that the shed. We'll call that the orange yellow burst. Radioactive, Crazy Nights. Rose jacket, teeth, whatever you want to call that one, with Bruce and Paul. There's a horizontal Bruce, radioactive. This one is a cropped revenge. I really love this photo though. So there's that one. Here's Unholy with Bruce's signature. So U for Unholy. Here's Floating Guitar with Paul floating. Looks like he's floating the Ibanez. So there's 3 different eras here to choose from: Hot in the Shade, Crazy Nights, and Revenge. And then I got the Vegas ones. So I can show you some Vegas ones if you're interested in those, but they are not signed. I'm just showing you these because you can see what they look like possibly signed. So Revenge, what would we call that? Shed up close, I guess. Here is a Hot in the Shade, Bruce and Paul. And then here is a full band signed by Bruce. Hot in the Shade. Here is Up Close, Bruce. They're all great photos. So if there's any that you guys see that you're interested in, let me know, because if you got a meeting with Bruce or Eric after the Vegas Rock Legends thing, so say you're going to meet them in Vegas at the cruise, it's a different situation. But I don't want to sell these photos knowing they got a signing with Eric and Bruce for the Rock Legends or with the Fanboy. But for since he's going in August um, to a different city, that's a different situation. So Bruce may have them there as well, but these are 11 by 14s. I don't think Bruce will have 11 by 14. Message me, Peter. Message me, Johnny, on which ones you're interested in, because I haven't given any prices to them. So we can talk prices if you see additional ones. I can do twofers or whatever, but there is a shipping charge for me and all that stuff. So here's another Hot in the Shade sitting on the stool with Eric Carr. Here's another Hot in the Shade because I ain't done yet. There's still a few more. Here's Bruce with the Gibson. Great shot. Here is Bruce showing off the bracelet that Dave Ryan outbid me on. The Infinity bracelet. Great shot of Bruce. And then here's another one of the Gibson and the bracelet. And then the red shirt shot. So there's that one. Signed in chrome paint pen. All right, so there's the ones to choose from there. I just want to give you an idea of what was available at Bruce if you're going to be seeing him at a meet and greet outside the Rock Legends. But feel free to rewatch this auction. We are at, what time is it now? We're at the 1 hour and we're going to say 40-minute mark because it's 9:35, but I started the auction about 5 minutes early, give or take. So just go back, screenshot what I just showed, what you may want and what size. 11 by 14, 24 by 36. Most likely, I don't know if they'll have the 8 by 10s, so that's up to you guys if you want to buy 8 by 10s. But like I said, I'd rather not sell any 8 by 10s because I know that they may be selling some themselves. All right. So those photos were just BK only, and I have them with Eric Singer and Bruce together, and just Eric Singer only. Let me see. Let's do this because I'm never going to get the other two. But another cool thing to get signed if you're interested in it. But they're not cheap. These are from the UK, I believe. They're beautiful. These are resealable, but to see their beauty is to take them out of the bag. And I'm going to start this off at, hang on, let me wipe this little bit of dust off there where the bag was. Okay, this needs wiped off with a damp cloth to get that residue off, but maybe this one was open, I don't know. But these are like wood acrylic kind of, I don't know, it's a wood plaque kind of thing, but with an acrylic finish. But you can see it's got some smudging on it right there. So that's why I wanted to take it out of the bag just to give it a true look. But I can't remember where I got this. I'm thinking it was, well, I can't say for sure, so I'm not going to say it all. So on this one, I'll start it off at, like I said, they go for 80 to 100. I want to start this one off at 50, just in case the smudging may not come off, but they are beautiful. They're very hard to get. Wooden plaques of the solo record. So 50 for Gene. And I have a feeling Paul may be a little bit more expensive if he is in better condition than this one, which I think he is brand new. This one may have been taken out of the bag at one point. Otherwise, it wouldn't have the smudges on there because I didn't touch it. I did not touch the face of it, except for with my shirt. Try to wipe it off. So, and it does come with this like uh, box here that indicates. I see you got the Peter Criss one. Good night, Sean. $50 for Gene. Let me check out the Pablo. See, if I could find somebody that had the other two, I wouldn't sell these. To be honest. It's so hard to tell. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's like shelfware on the plastic, so it's hard to tell if it's on the actual plaque. Because I am not the original owner of these, and this one looks like it's been opened. So I got to check this one out as well to determine the price. Same thing. But these things, if you look at them wrong, they can probably smear and fingerprint. But you can see I'm not touching anything on the actual surface. That's the way they are. $50 for Pablo too. $50 for Paul. Okay. Yeah, I would get a microfiber cloth and polish that up really nice if I kept them. All right, so there's those two. And I do want to show, again, I don't know how many people are here and it's not showing up anywhere. So here is this guitar. It's currently up on the KFB auctions page, up for grabs. It is what I call the survivors, one of the survivors. It never made it to the stage to be smashed, like all the others almost did. So, and that will include the hard case that I have an extra one of. I'll show that here in a minute live. But it also comes with that autograph ticket for the guitar. I didn't put that in the post, but it is a beauty. So let me put it back up. Pull up my bridges. All right. Grab this Ibanez case. So right here is the Ibanez case as well. So you see it's in great condition. Showing it live. But they did not come with a case. They were cardboard cases. This will come with the hard case because it's so rare, it deserves its own hard case, in my opinion. If anyone's interested in the Dynasty Bear, Paul, $80. Just put DP for Dynasty Panda. $80 on him. Let me see. tomorrow, I think I'm going to start breaking down um, Dynasty Destroyer. I mean, and the Creatures of the Night CD box set for a friend. And I do have this for 120 if anyone's interested in the tour book. I was wanting 100, but I changed my mind to 120 on that. They go for a pretty good penny on those. So then there is the Creatures of the Night box set as well. So if you're looking for anything out of that, stay tuned for tomorrow. And I'll have some stuff out of that available. I have a Kiss Cruise 8 hat. Brand new, never worn. Not by me anyway, but it looks brand new. It's just a little dusty. I'll do a $15 starting bid on the Kiss Cruise hat for that. This is an old Kiss hat, so it's like a work hat. Just wash it. It's got a little dust on it, but it is an older one. Still in great shape. Just a little dingy looking, like just needs washed dust and dusty. I'll do $7 starting bid on that one. The silver embroidery. All right, so there's several options to choose from there, guys. If those interest you, with the Paul and Gene plaques, the Ozzy tour book. What poster we got here? Oh yeah, this didn't sell. So $20 on the blacklight poster, current lineup, no tack holes, no tape. $20 on that. Just put BL20. Eric Carr Rockology poster. I'll do 25 starting bid on Eric Carr. This is about a $50 poster on average, but 25 if you would like it. It is available. And we'll try to get to this. Paul Stanley Funko. $10 on the Funko. PS 10 on or PF for Paul Funko 10. And you guys are quieted down a lot. This will go up on the best offers page as well. But you have an opportunity to try to snag it now. 200 is the starting bid on it. If you're interested, it comes with the frame. 200 starting bid on the Psycho Circus lenticular frame. That was supposed to have gone to the signed lithograph. So if you got the signed lithograph, you want to put that with it, you'll have a complete thing. I think it's a 22 by 32 frame for them lithographs things. So let me see, Taylor. Why am I not seeing that comment? Let me see. Do you plan to meet up with Eric and boost yourself anytime soon? No, I sent my stuff in before Bruce's heart surgery, and he healed up, and I just got him back. So it's something we've been talking about a while. But yeah, Peter and Johnny, just let me know which ones you're interested in. I'll put this on the screen just to remind yourselves or me if I need to look. The Flying V 8x10 and the Crazy Nights group photo. So if you could just screenshot those to me. I'm eating ice cream. That's why I'm quiet. But yeah, it's about another 10 minutes or so. I'm gonna go and do till 10 tonight. But don't forget, let me see, for those that are new, if there is anyone in here right now that is new, you can go to your camera and scan this code right here to join the KFB auctions group. That is where you will see things that are posted of some bigger items. And who knows? I may show a couple tomorrow. So we'll see. I may show some tomorrow for those that tune in live towards the end. And otherwise, they'll be on the page most likely Thursday for everyone to see. That will be posted for bidding on Saturday after I show them Friday night. So you'll see a few items that will be up for grabs. All right. So we'll have fun. And also the sessions will not be on YouTube, but for Monday through Wednesday, always on YouTube. So if you want to watch on the big screen in front of you, bid on your phone on Facebook, you can see all the comments on your screen magnified on a smart TV. So that just won't happen for the Peter Chris. So you got to make sure that you watch on a bigger monitor to see all the comments that may come in for the Peter Chris stuff. I'm not sure if it's going to be a busy one or not, but there seems to be a lot of interest in my messenger and on my notifications. So he's some for me. I can't have it. Yeah. I shouldn't have it, but I love ice cream. All right. So let me see. What else do I have for the next? I'm going to try to move these still. They're all right here beside me. So let's try to close off with these. Let's do $30 on this, the drum head. DH30 for the Eric Carr drum head, 10 inches. If that interests you. Paul Stanley Washburn promo ad or picture. I'll do $10 on the Washburn ad from the Live to Win era with the Preacher guitar. Here's a Gene Simmons. I explained this the other night. This is Gene Simmons sign and paint pen on a Gene Simmons owned boots. There was 2 boots in each box. He signed a boot. They both came together, I believe. I got them from my friends Layla and Michael. And I didn't really care to have the boot box, but it was signed on the boot box and on the boot. So the Eric Singer one was signed on the box by Gene, but the Gene boots were signed on the boot by Gene. So I just took the sticker off and put them on the actual boot so I can get rid of the boxes. And this signature, I went ahead and cut it out so it can be framed. You can see it was kind of really I would have cut it out bigger above the logo. It wasn't pretty. So the whole box was pretty destroyed, but this right here is nice. So for that, if there's any interest in this, I'm not sure who all's here, but here's a chance to try to get a Gene Simmons autograph for maybe cheap. And let me see what is maybe cheap, because I've been paying $300, $350 per autograph. So why is that fair to me? It is not. Life ain't fair. So I'm going to start off at $1 because there may be someone out there that scores this and don't have to pay what this idiot pays on. I just love my autographs. So idiot or not idiot, I still got to have the Gene autographs. So $1 starting bid on, just put GS $1. GS $1 for your chance to possibly have a Gene Simmons autograph for very cheap. And again, I have no clue how many people are here. There could be 5 of you here and only 1 of you want it, and you may win it for $1. I don't give a buck. So, but you got 15 seconds to do so, because if they're in a bid in 15 seconds, I'm withdrawing the item because you guys are taking way too long. There we go, Reese. Okay. You guys wake up, people. A Gene Simmons autograph for $1. There must be a good lag, or you guys are asleep. So Eric Singer signed stocking. I'll start that off at more than the Gene Simmons autograph piece. I'll start it off at I'll do 40 for the Eric Singer signed stocking. 40 for that. Here's a Dynasty stocking with the tag in great condition. 25 starting bid on that one. So you're only paying $15 extra for that Eric Singer autograph. You believe that? I have lost my freaking mind. The things I don't do for you people. No. So $80 is where we're at from Mr. Scheib. 50 from Reese first. Sorry, Johnny. But Reese was in at 50 before you're 25, and Paul comes in at 80. So is there an 82 or higher? Or 85 from Reese? I mean, you guys know that's a quarter of the price of a Gene Simmons. Well, probably not a quarter, a third. If it's a $250, smaller than a 11 by 14. So you might get away with a $250 autograph from Gene. But the last event, I'm pretty sure it was 300 and 350. No, there was a $250 tier. That's right. 250 for albums or 8x10s, yeah. But that's where I got my boot signed by Gene behind me. Which you guys can barely see, right? Let me move this over a tad. There we go. And take Paul's comment down and put Reese up for 85. Wake up, Paul. Paul. I know he's probably at work right now with the headphones on. So, Peter, will items only be shown live on KFB Auctions, not on YouTube? Mark, that is correct. This will not broadcast on YouTube on Friday night. Just so you know, you got to go to Facebook, buddy. There will be no replay of the auction. It's going to be live only. So come one, come all from 8 to 11, and we'll see. I may go past 11. We'll see. But yeah, come on, Paul. You know the rules. Don't break that rule. $90 for Paul Scheib. I'm going to automatically put you in at 90. So you put the extra 4. So what's another $1? How much for the actual boot? Just curious. What do you mean for the actual boot? Of how much I paid for the boot before it got signed? Is it okay if I give you? Sure. If I give you one right back. But 90 for Paul. And let me know, Reese, if you want to come in at 95. Paul thinks he's going to come in and make the rules. Don't make me call the missus, man. I'll call the boss on you. Jeans boots. I can't remember the exact price on the boots. I believe I myself paid, and it was second market. I want to say I paid $800 for them. I don't know if they were how much more than $800 they were for both, because they got the whole thing with them. So Reese comes in at $100 on the thing, but yeah, unfortunately, I'll never get Ace's Love Gun boot. That is made by another friend, but the other 3 are UD replicas. The Paul, Gene, and Peter Destroyer or Love Gun boots. I'm sorry, but they look great all 4 together. But it would be lovely to have an Ace signature. If I find if anyone's got an Ace Love Gun boot that they'd like to sell or do a trade, don't hesitate to hit me up. I used to have Destroyer boots, prototypes, and I still got my Alive boot over there. I've had several of the Alive boots. Do you go around wearing Gene Simmons boots? I do. What about it, Christy? It's my prerogative. especially the one. It goes well with my job at IHOP. I just hop on one boot. You ought to see the food off the tray by the time it's the night's done. Every jump, I lose pancake after pancake. Or jumping flat jacks. Say that 5 times fast. Jumping jack flash, jumping flapjacks. So we are at 100 for the Gene Simmons signature going once. We're going to give it 30 seconds for Reese at 100. Pretty cool display piece wherever you would put it. If you got a Gene Simmons figure or um, whatever, Joe's selling action figures for $10 a piece. They go good beside that. You can frame it. You can put an easel on the back of it to make it stand on its own, whatever. Put a little frame around it to tidy up the edges where I cut it with a razor blade. Even with a razor blade, it kind of comes out rough. So, Abel, I believe you're new. I haven't seen your name, but we do $5 bids over 100. So, let me know. So Paul Scheib comes in at 105. Had you come in at 105 first, Abel, you would have been first. I would have counted your 105. So the next bid would be 110, Abel, if you're interested in this for 110. But Paul Scheib did come in at the right 105 bid. I know you may not have understood the way the bidding works on the auctions, but however many viewers are here, they know that that's the way it works with $5 over 100. And for anybody that's new, we're going to have to try to work out something to let them have a chance, I guess, to say, well, they were in at 103. Do you want to do 105 and we'll count your bid? Something like that. So, which he comes back and says 110. So, Paul Scheib, it is in your court, brother, at 115 if you're interested, but Reese is out and we have a new batter. So, Abel Davila. Hopefully, I'm saying that name right. Could be Davila. Davila. There's so many different ways you can say a name. It's so that makes two of you right now, Abel. So I shouldn't be saying your name out loud. I'm sorry. So AD is in at 110. Let's see where PS is on his. Let me go ahead and highlight this just in case he don't know that it's there. And don't forget to put the GS in front of it, or whatever you're bidding on in front of the numbers. That way we know if there's a lot of bids. Paul Scheib says out. So we're going to do another 30-second countdown, but this time for Abel. I think I've done it for Reese, and I think I've done it for Paul. I'm doing it now for Abel. Is there a 115? Still a great deal for a signature. Not the fanciest photo to have it signed on, but it is the KISS logo Sunburst with the diamond plate background to the logo. Still looks kind of cool. Black paint pen. Again, it's on a rough material, so, but it's still a great signature with the paint pen. Going twice. We got about 10 seconds. Unless there is a 115, that will be ADs. To not get anyone in trouble. If it ain't too late. Wear one Paul boot and one Gene boot, huh? All right, so that is yours. Thank you. So Gene signed logo 110. And if you would, AD, message me your address and everything. That way I've got in your email, if you don't mind, because now that you will be purchasing, I will, for anyone that purchases anything from me, I just need addresses and email addresses. That way, when I do invoice you, I'll have your email, I'll have your address, and you will get tracking via email updates once I enter in your information. So we will not have to, you don't have to be asking me what's my tracking. You'll have it in an email. All right. So once I do the shipping. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been fun. It's been real fun. I look forward to tomorrow night being my last night, and I got to work on some different things, some ideas that I got in my mind on some different things, and I'm waiting on some stuff to come in so I can finish up other things that I have in mind. But all the stuff is sitting over there on and under a table, and it is pretty full boxes, pretty full totes, and some great stuff. So in my opinion, some is common, but it's the Catman's. So if you want to add it to your collection, your call, but it's not, it's not all going to be expensive stuff. Just so you know, it's not going to be cheap as what they actually are. You know what I mean? It's not going to be, if a $2 comic, it's not going to be $2 because it was Peter Criss's. So it'll be a little bit higher, but within range. Okay, do you have anything armored? Just my cash truck outside in the driveway, Angelo. It's bulletproof too. What do you mean by armored? Armored Saint. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you got to finish them sentences or them words together, okay, in the same sentence because, yeah, it's like, do you have any saints or something like? What do you mean? Do I have saints? I am a saint. Anyway. All right. So. No, Peter Criss will not be on the auctions. Just so we're clear on that, Peter Criss will not be on the auctions. It is just his merchandise. He is enjoying life, and he's not a Facebooker in any ways. He don't really care about online things. So one of those things where do not expect Peter to come in on a live auction, but I am not completely ruling that out. You know what I mean? It depends on how you guys treat things and receive things. And that's all I can say. I'm not saying that he will, but I'm also not going to say that he won't. If you guys are showing him love, maybe he'll reciprocate and show some back by coming in and saying hi or doing a video to say hello to everybody, whatever the case is. I can't speak for Peter. So, let's just see what we can do to show him the love for things that he wants to share with the fans. It's not about the money for him. It's not that he's sick. It's not that he's moving or anything like that. It's just that time in his life where all the other Kiss members have done it. Just in case you didn't know, every Kiss member has done it, from Bruce to Eric to Tommy to Paul, Gene. They've all sold their stuff. Vinnie Vincent, they've all been selling their stuff. I've worked with other bands that have sold their stuff as well. Ace has sold a few things. I don't know what all he's got. I can't speak for Ace, but I know that he has sold some personal stuff to different people that are good friends of mine. Two or three different people actually. But bottom line is, it's just time for him. He's always given stuff away in the past, and he's got so much of it still. It's just time to get rid of it, and I'm the guy they chose to do so for them, and I'm honored. So I hope you guys enjoy it when it does come around this coming Friday. And I got some things that'll indicate that it is Peter's items. And, yeah, you can bring it to Peter still for Orlando, get it signed. He'll know that it was his just by seeing it. So, and you'll know what I mean come Friday. All right. But anyway, have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. I'll send you out with a song, a catchy little tune, and it goes something like this.
Welcome to KFB Auctions, my friends. Every Monday through Wednesday, starting at 8 a.m. A place to hang